Good morning to you all from a very peaceful and calm Loch 10 on the Trent and Mersey Canal. It's time for a walk after my night shift. Good morning, Narrowboat Nige. So this morning I'm just finishing a night shift. I've got my two dogs with me, Diesel and Levi, and so where I'm moored at Barton Turn, I'm going to walk all the way around. What this offers, being moored there, is an opportunity to do a circular walk which takes in a fabulous green space like this. This is attached to Barton Marina, doesn't actually belong to the marina. There's parking here, it's paid parking, but you can park further down, which is unpaid. You don't need to pay to park down there. And this is owned by the Staffordshire Council, so there's a small fee to pay. This is a fantastic opportunity for after work, after a night shift, after getting completely drenched, to relax, chill out, reflect, not just on a night's work but on life in general. As you can imagine, we all have the same pressures, we all share the same pressures as most, and this is my walk with a little bit of a training session, even though I've got my shirt on, before I retire for a few hours, go to bed around about 10 o'clock and get up about 3:30. It's a great place to come, it's a great place to walk around. It's a privilege to be moored here. It's very quiet, it's upper state in the morning, the marina's just coming to life. So you've got the waterfront there, banquet suite, you've got specialist shops. There's the Apple Tree, which is a cafeteria. There's also Poms, which is dog friendly. There's an art gallery, there's even a cinema, and of course there's Barton Marina. And what a wonderful setting. And as we've talked about it recently, it's a great place to relax, good for your mental and physical health, be able to walk around in a green space like this in such a secluded area, just off the Trent and Mersey Canal around Loch 10. I actually think that we should call it Twin Lakes, because that's what you've got here. Two lakes, got these luxurious properties here that overlook one of them. Very nice, very expensive, as one would expect. We get the sun on the other side first, and the sun comes over to this side. For me, probably not the best option. I lived in a south facing property for almost 2 decades, but just come over here and take a look at this. If you're going to buy something as luxurious as that, you want it south facing all day. Just my personal opinion. There you go, take a look at that. There you go, beautiful. Been moored down here a while now. 2024, didn't really get out much on the boat as much as I would have liked, and but this year already we're out, and we're going to be out for a number of months, and don't plan on coming back in the marina, although we are based here. And we thought long and hard about it because we like it so much here. We've stayed in some great shires: Leicestershire, Warwickshire, now Staffordshire, and Northamptonshire as well. But we absolutely love it here. We love North Kilworth Marina. We moored there for a spell. Sawley Marina was our base because we're from Sawley, and now we're here at Barton Marina in Staffordshire, and we're not giving it up. When I go down to Trent Junction on the Narrowboat, I plan to stay down there a while, and I really enjoy what I'm doing around here as well, covering some restoration projects like the Derby Canal and the Lichfield Canal, which I'm going to strongly support, and I've been strongly supporting. In fact, I'm visiting there nearly every day at the moment. It's crazy. It's really got under my skin. I really enjoy going there, and why wouldn't you? All this offering green space. You could just listen to that in the background. It's off the charts. It's just off the charts. I'm normally like a radio, FM radio, but in the wake of all of this, I'm just speechless. I can think of what I want to say, but I can't say it. But how is this canal or restoration based, I hear you ask? Well, it isn't, and lots of other people do it. But the fact that it's associated with the life that I lead, I mean, earlier on I was looking at some videos, a channel that I've recently joined. You might know who that channel is. And as we discussed in one of my videos, you know, being in that green space on the canal, just looking out the window directly in front of me, because I'm at Towpath level when I'm on the boat. I'm literally at the level of the towpath because my boat sits low in the water, and there's like a blackbird there, and it's like next minute it gathers up a worm and it flies off with it, and it's just like, it's free to do what it wants, and that's what we all want, and that's why spaces like this are so important. There are many other people about, but because there are so many areas to express yourself in, there's 5 or 6 fields of this size between the marina and the canal. It's about a 2.5 mile walk all told, if you walk around it all, possibly even 3, but there's enough space for everyone, and it's perfect, and it's well thought out, really good. I enjoy it. It's one of the things that really keeps me here, is this space, and to be able to do all this with the dogs off the lead in a bit of a chicane really with the mound, it's great. And people sort of silently mutually agree on what space they want to occupy, because as I've said, there's that many fields. So cool. Love playing with the dogs. Brilliant, love it. Now it's my turn. A bit of a 20-minute exercise spree. I like to love the pull-ups. I love training muscles in concert with each other, not in isolation. More on that in the shorts that I put out on Narrowboat Nige clips. Check them out. Your pull the bar down to you. You don't pull yourself up. One more. Woo! Whoa. Time for the rest of my walk. And incorporated around each field is like a dike system ring all the way around with wetlands, and this is brilliant because it never floods around it, even though the Trent breaks its banks. Never floods. And yet more green. It's just incredible around here. So this circular walk, start down at Barton Turn. That's lock number 10 on the Trent and Mersey Canal. And then I walk all the way around here, past the marina, past the shops, past all these fantastic green spaces that have been created with a footpath all the way around them if you so choose. But then what I'll do then is I'll come out at Bridge 39 on the Trent and Mersey, and then I'll walk back down to Bridge 38 on Lock 10. So that's the circular walk done. So that's where I'm headed back now. This is a green space, and then beyond that hedgerow over there is another green space. So you are really spoilt down here at Barton. Barton under Needwood, Burton on Trent, just outside Branston, not far from Lichfield and the Lichfield Canal restoration. And here are a couple more reasons why I absolutely love walking around this way. Beautiful. And again. And then Levi, drop your ball. That's it. Wow. Come here, Levi. Good boy. Come on, my friend. Some of the boaters that constantly cruise on the Trent and Mersey park their cars here sometimes. Here we are. It's a very busy road the other side. It's called the A38. Very busy road between towns, Derby, Birmingham, etc. Here we are, back on the TNM. And I think I've spoken about it before on the channel. You're walking down the green corridor, you've got the motorway at the side, you've got diesel, petrol roaring by, all those fumes, but you don't get it, you don't get any of that smell on the canal corridor. There's a sweet smell, especially now everything that's, all the fauna and everything that's firming up, everything's coming into bloom, everything's thickening up. Even in winter, it's a whole different experience, and this is just a good example of what it's like, the symbiosis between road, rail and canals. There's no comparison. Canals win over those other two every single time. For this reason, the blue and green space that we keep talking about, that mental health aspect, that physical health, that roads and rail just can't compete with. Here we go. And of course I can let one of my dogs off. I can't let Diesel off because he's blind and he's virtually deaf. But it's great for Levi. I can just let him off down here. He's so obedient. And because he was raised on a boat, he's only ever known the canals and the towpath. He is completely, well, not unaware, but he doesn't bother the birds, the swans, the ducks. In fact, he actually cowers back whenever he sees an advancing swan. He's apprehensive. But as a puppy, he was introduced to all that, so he's very much grown up with it. Diesel was in the house before he came on the boat. So Diesel was 6 years old when he arrived on the boat, and obviously he's well, 5 years actually, now he's 10 years older. So Diesel is 15 years old. That's quite old for a staff. Of course, he's blind and he's partially deaf, but he's all art, and that's on good authority from our vet. And there's Levi, look, just look at this. You've got all that road at the side roaring by, all that noise, but it, like I say, it just does not compare to this. As I'm walking down here, the sweet smell, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's fantastic. I love it. Get your ball, Levi. Come on then, mate. Go on then. Go on. There you go. Well, when I get back to the boat, which is about half a mile down that way, I shall have some porridge, a glass of water, and then I'll call it a day. It's probably getting on for about 10 o'clock now in the morning. This walk, it's usually about an hour and a half, because obviously I play with the dogs, I throw the ball, and I do a little bit of training as well, so before I go to bed, and that's after a night shift. So it's always a sorry sight. Bit of a sinkhole form there, and CRT have filled it in the only way they know how. If my father was alive, he'd call it a rough corpo finish. I actually said it in one of my shorts recently, and it is actually true. There was a study done at the Caledonian University in Scotland that basically said that if you live within 3 miles of a catchment area of a canal corridor, a blue or green space, you're more likely to have better mental and physical health. How about that? And you know, you could be in a city walking down a canal corridor, and I was talking to a friend who were talking about when he found out I lived on a boat. He said he went down the canal in Birmingham, bustling as it is, and he went to Gas Street, he walked all around there, and then he walked down a quieter part of the canal, and he couldn't believe how quiet it was. He said with all that hustle and bustle all around, the canal corridor remained relatively peaceful, and people were relaxed, acknowledged one another, spoke to each other. Of course, you'll always get your reprobates wherever you go, but by and large, most people that you come across on a canal corridor or associated with the canals are genuine people, and they generally avoid these things that I'm holding up to my face now. How about that? Go on then, tell me, how often do you find a Starbucks along a canal corridor with access to it from the canal? And that's something that boaters pray for all winter long, for that to go green, navigation conditions normal. The River Trent has scuppered many a chance of going between Witchner and Arrows locks. And there's Barton Marina on the other side. You'll see the banquet suite there on the end, the waterfront as seen earlier in the video. And how long are we out here for? Well, we're on a spot that gives us 14 days. That's more or less what we're going to do. It's what we've been doing. We've been here just over a week now, and then we're going to move on. Canal side property that also shares the A38 motorway and that roar. How many people living in a town, a city or whatever, probably not a village, get constantly exposed to all of this? To be denied this, wow, I can't imagine it. just the blossom falling out the trees and just being able to walk through it. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at that, blink and you'll miss it. Come on, Levi, get your ball. Get your ball. Levi. Levi. Right, see you later. Market Arbor. Moonshiner. Wow, I like this boat. This is so cool. Plus it's got Market Arbor on the side as well. And for those of you that don't know, Market Arbor is my station. Where else but on a canal corridor? You're likely to see this. Here I am. Come on then. Come on. Boat EB as if you didn't know. Just in time for porridge and a cup of coffee. We're back at the barn, aren't we, boys? Back at the barn. Back at the barn. Here we go then. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, I've got my new lawn to lay. My new lawn. Hey. Oh, hey. Come on in then, Levi. That's it. Good boy. Come on in. Good boy. Diesel. Hey, you want to play with a new lawn? Hang on a minute, mate. And get some water then. And get some water. There you go. There you go then. A fabulous walk in an equally fabulous green space. It's over now. I am really tired now, so I'm looking forward to getting my head down for a few hours. But before then, I think I'll have some porridge. Or should I have some when I get up? I think really I should have it when I get up. Yeah, I'm going to drink some water first. That'll make me feel better before I go to sleep. And then I'll be hydrated. I won't feel as dehydrated when I wake up. And I'll drink some more water. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, I was saying just yesterday that by the end of April I'm going to be 11 stone. So I'm going to put myself on the scales and see what happens. Wow, nearly there, nearly there. Well, there you have it. A little bit more about my life, boat life, what I refer to as a gentle life. Coming back off a night shift. Didn't have to drive so far. It's about an hour's drive here and there. I even took in the Lichfield Canal. I'm kind of doing a sort of a daily report of what's going up there while I can before I take the boat up to the Erewash Canal. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you watched all the way through. And if you did, please like this, share. Please like this video, share this video, hit the bell for notifications of future videos as they arrive on the channel. That'd be fantastic. If you subscribe, that'd be even better. And if you left a comment, it would really boost the channel. My effort is to try and get to 3,000 watch hours. Apparently I'll get monetized. I keep having conversations, people say, oh, you monetized yet? You've got over 1,200 subscribers, you've got this, you've got that. It's not the driving force about the channel, but it's really, I really appreciate what you're saying. I saw one gentleman, he reported on fly tipping, and he got something like £793 for 2 videos. It was nuts. But the viewer count was astronomical and the comment section was huge, and I don't get that on my channel. I don't know why. Anyway, not to worry. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all again in my next video. Time for my bed.